Hello, my Cancer friends. It's Jill with Healing Moon Tarot, and today we're going to do a relationship reading for April 2018. How I do my readings for relationships is I'll pull some cards for you and the person that this reading is about, and some of the forces that are happening between you, and try to get an understanding of where your relationship's at. I don't in general readings, it's hard to get too specific. And I don't necessarily love doing these. I love doing these general readings, but relationships are a little hard because, it's such a specific thing. But just be mindful of the energies and be mindful that this reading may not be your spouse. It may be a friend. It may be someone you have a close work relationship with, a business partner, someone that you're emotionally invested with. And I try to not focus in on spouse stuff, but that's the verbiage that just tends to come out of me typically. Ah, alrighty then. I don't have a lot of feeling in my one hand, and sometimes my shuffling goes haywire. So we are going to pull your cards first and start discussing that while we get the rest of them together. Okay, Jill, get it together. One more. Yep. Okay. The Empress, the Moon, the Two of Wands. Make sure you can see them a little bit. And the King of Coin. All right. So what you want is a very motherly kind of energy right now. You want someone to nurture you. You want someone to give you an enormous amount of support in all aspects. You really, really want someone to be your cheerleader, is how I'm seeing her at the moment. And what you need is some growth. You need, the Moon card can be another perspective, things coming into a different kind of light, and growth, special spiritual growth. Tuning into intuition, loyalty is another word that really comes to mind when I think of this card, especially in this position of what you need. And how you see them as you see them kind of unsure about this situation. They're holding the world in one hand and their wand in the other, and even though they're sitting in a really nice place, like it's not like he's in a slum, he's in a really nice space, but you see him as him or her. I just tend to use the whatever's on the card. You see this person unsure if this is long-term, unsure about what their next steps are, possibly looking outside of the relationship a little bit. That's your perspective or your worry when you want them all to yourself right now. That's really what you want. And let's see. Let's get their cards pulled and then I'll continue. And we have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, oh, and the Three of Cups. And I'm getting a lot of the same cards for all of the signs today. Anyway, so what they want right now with this Page of Coin or Page of Pentacle kind of energy is they want someone who's really in their body, who is being grounded and out in the world, not afraid to try something new. The page energy is kind of a immature energy, a young, physically invested type person. And they might not make all the right choices, but at least they're out there making choices. And what they need right now is, it's funny that this kind of fight card came up in the what they need. But there's times in our life where we need someone to stand against us a little bit. We need somebody to push our boundaries a little bit. We need somebody to take us out of our comfort zone and re-examine our life a little bit. So this person in your life may need to get poked with their stick, so they move their rear end a little bit. They may need something to come in, some kind of opposition, some kind of calling them to attention to say, you know, what are your choices? And down here, they see you. We got two cards. I feel each of you are pretty insecure right now. You may feel like there's more than one option. You may, not that you necessarily may be looking, but each of you are thinking the other person may be looking for something else. I don't feel that these are cards that really pull you in together. The twos typically can, like the Two of Cups is like the love, love, love. But you have the Two of Wands and the Two of Coins, and each of these are kind of, they're dealing with a duality. They're dealing with multiple things. They're dealing with choices. And so I feel that each of you may be in that space where you're like, what's really going on with us? Is this person as invested as I am? And so forth. And things influencing your life. We have the King of Pentacles here. And that may be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This person, there may be and this is the Three of Cups, and this is kind of like a party card. This is another card that literally shows women with cups in their hand dancing with their cups like they're about ready to take a shot. And so there may be some events this month or opportunities where you are around other people or experiencing something very in the physical world, since he is the Pentacles King of that's like materials, property, money, tangible stuff. So you all may be celebrating something, some kind of gain there, and a real focus on that kind of stuff right now. And because, you know, party atmospheres, if there's a lot of different people in and out of your life right now, that may, because you both are feeling insecure or like the other person isn't invested, this kind of atmosphere, especially if this person is involved in this kind of atmosphere, that's how I'm feeling like I should be laying the cards. Like there's this event and then there's this other person that is making one of you or both of you uncomfortable. Like, and this may very well be a work relationship. I'm getting a heavy feeling of that. Like, there may be a third party, especially with this, the 3 being here. The Empress is the 3. Both of you feeling insecure, and then a court card coming up here with this 3. There may be someone coming into the picture, like I said, that's a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, those earth sign type personalities. This person's very grounded, very work oriented, financially secure, smart business type person involved in this relationship. So that's, and I just had the 7 of Swords come out, and I'm really, and this is like the Thief is how I see him, and it's not necessarily a thief of something tangible, but it could be like plagiarism. It could be just stealing of a thought or an idea, or in relationships, it's kind of like, I'm gonna sneak away. This is also a sneaky card. So I'm going to sneak away. If there's sneaking happening here, especially with the moon, what's done at night, that would be a cause for concern. I really feel that there just needs to be some really open, honest communication. Stillness is key to success. Now, I don't know if that's always true. And Empress asks, whoa, sorry, probably just made you like motion sick. My bad. I'm so sorry. Stillness is not always a good place to be. But in this moment, instead of jumping to conclusions, I feel, especially, it's going to be really important to have open, honest communication. To avoid sneaking around or avoid hurt feelings from somebody being sneaky. So if this is a work thing, and this person here, like, I keep thinking investor when I see him. He is definitely someone that you'd want to invest in your money, is how I see that kind of personality. Or invest in your money, invest in a business. And I know this is supposed to be a love reading or a relationship reading, but I'm getting so much work stuff with this, with all of the coins coming up. Just don't be sneaking around to meet with an investor, or don't be this is someone who could steal something from the two of you, could take something, and it could just be your trust for each other. So I'm going to pull one more card. It's an oracle card, and a lot of times these are kind of like such good, I should say kind of like, give me really good advice. So let's get one for you. Let love be your beacon. And I have the little book that goes along with this because I'm new to these cards, but they're absolutely beautiful, and I'm enjoying working with them, and the artwork, like, it is so gorgeous. Lead with love. When you enter into a new situation, see love paving the way. If it is a tense situation or work environment, do a visualization exercise of filling the space with bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching it. Communication will be harmonious, and you will have a greater prospect to create what you are looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining for you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. So, as I said, I think it's very important here this month, with whoever this is, to come from a place of love and have love for them and whoever else may be involved. And as long as you're coming from a very authentic, openly communicating space, and avoiding any of this sneaky done at night, done under the cover of the moon kind of energy, that everything can fall into place. You have to be understanding you can't control it, everyone else or anything else. You can only control you, how you see things, and like your perspective on them and your reactions to them. So I think this is a month where in your relationships you really need to hold yourself accountable to how you're entering them and what you're doing with the information in front of you and how you're communicating with these people. And I don't see this as necessarily a bad thing. I'm just telling you to be mindful of this energy here. I think this person needs you to confront them a little bit. And as long as you're coming from this beacon of love, if you will, and have clear communication, I think we'll be all right. So it was a pleasure as always reading for you. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please contact me. I love comments, or you can message me on social media. That'll be linked below. I hope you have an amazing month, and I will see you soon. Bye.